crown. This is day number 3. I am so excited, you guys. This is part 3. Today we're going to talk about maintain your crown. But I want to recap really quickly. If this is your first time watching this and you just clicked on my channel and I'm here, or you was going down the list and you got to this, fix my crown, this is part 3. I'm going to encourage you to go back and start at part 1. Let me give you a little recap of those 2 days that we finished already. We've already completed the fix my crown, the sleeping queen. This is the queen. She is unconscious. She's not showing up to her purpose. She doesn't know who she is. She's been emotionally wounded, or she's buying into the lies of our society who tries to make her feel inferior. She's comparing herself to other people. She's kind of winging it. She doesn't have a vision for her life. She really doesn't have goals. Even though she has goals, she's not really serious about her goals. She's just wake up in the morning, do her routine, and go to bed. But there's no real goal. It's just to survive and get through the day, right? How many of us know that queens have to have a vision? And when we're living our life on purpose, with a purpose, our purpose births our vision, and our vision creates our lifestyle. It creates our choices, right? Your vision chooses your friends, it chooses your career, it chooses your husband, it chooses how you spend your money, because now I have a vision for my life. And to find out, a lot of queens don't have a vision. We talk about how you're a queen, whether you woke or you sleep. You still a queen. That's just who you are. You can't take that away from yourself, right? So the first day we talked about that. We talked about the sleeping queen. Yesterday we talked about the awakened queen. The awakened queen falling in love with herself, knowing who she is, getting in touch with her creator. You were created. You just didn't appear. You were created. Who created me? Okay? Who created me? Get in touch with God, finding out what he thinks about you. We talked about that, broke it down yesterday, understanding how to fall in love with yourself, understanding how to build your self-esteem. Hold your head up high. We talked about the queen who has presence. She has presence, kind of like when a lion the lion is the king of the jungle, and the other animals respect the lion because he has presence. He has presence. His presence demand respect. When you are confident in who you are, I'm falling in line with my purpose. My purpose has birthed my vision. My vision is creating my lifestyle, and it is controlling my choices. I'm feeling good about who I am in my good days and my bad days, because I am showing up. Oh my God. You then begin to gain your presence. You begin to get presence. I'm walking in presence. People have to respect it because your life demands it. And it's not arrogant. It's not cocky. But in confidence do I hold my head up. Do you not know who you belong to? I am a child of a king. I am a queen. Let's just be honest. My father rules this universe, and he created me and gave me my own fingerprint, my own uniqueness in this world. I'm like nobody else. I am like nobody else. I may be similar to somebody. I might even look like you, but I got my own fingerprint. I am unique, and I was born and created to bring a solution into this world. I was born to be a solution. I was born on purpose, with a purpose. My creator has plans for me to prosper. Come on, somebody. He said he had plans for me to prosper. So if his plans is for you to prosper and to succeed and give you hope in a future, oh my goodness gracious, That means that if you are settling and you're living in a life that does not serve you, that does not serve your purpose, you're out of your will with your Creator, right? And so these 3 days is about bringing you back in line with that. So check out days 1 and that part 1 and part 2. Oh my God, it's just powerful. It is powerful. Y'all, when I woke up and I decided on purpose to be who I was created to be, I used to be like, oh, all them titles is too much. No, I am a queen. So are you. And I'm confident in walking in that thing. Now, have I arrived? No. Nobody really arrives until they arrive. Then you're not here anymore. We get stronger. We get wiser. Come on, somebody. We get what? But life still happens. And so we're still learning lessons. There is something out there we don't know. We don't know everything under the sun, right? So we're going to get to this. I don't want to stay long today. Let me look and see what time I'm at. Okay, good. So we're going to maintain our crown. So now I've decided to put my crown on. I'm putting it on, but I need to maintain it. Because there are going to be times where wearing my crown or feeling like I'm a queen is hard. Staying conscious is hard for some people until we get even when we get confident enough, even if we've been walking this thing for years with our head held high, life happens. So we have to do things to maintain our presence. We have to do things to maintain our crown, right? And one of the first things I want to talk about today is, in order to maintain your crown, you got to love on yourself. You have to make time for you. So, yeah, you decided to take on the purpose. Yes, you are embracing your vision. For some of you guys, that's entrepreneurship. For some of you guys, I've now become, God has sent me my husband. God has sent me my family. I'm a family now. You know, I have a family. I'm a mom now. I'm in leadership now. I have a role even at work. So not only am I a woman and a wife and a mother, or maybe just a woman, a girlfriend and mother, a woman and mother, entrepreneurship, proper entrepreneur, or a employee, okay? Or you may belong to certain organizations. How do I show up? How do I show up without being burnt out? I'm going to talk about that today. So love on yourself. Make time for yourself. You are important. You get one you. And when you burn out, when you get sick, you get tired, guess what? That you cannot perform, nor can it show up. Right? So I have to love on myself. I have to, yesterday we talked about falling in love with me. It's okay not to be selfish and self-indulged, but to totally just love on yourself. I do have selfish days. I said, I have gotten to a place where I said, I'm being selfish today. It's about me, not forgetting I have a family, not forgetting I have a husband, not forgetting that I have clients, but embracing my day, embracing myself. Okay? So take a spa day. Make sure that every day you have time for you. So if it's first thing in the morning, if you have to get up a half an hour earlier to pour into yourself, to love on yourself, do your self-affirmations, read the Word of God. That's the best self-affirmation book there is. Read what your Creator says about you. Continue to renew your mind with that so you can continue to be transformed. We keep living this life in levels and levels and levels. And when we go another level, we're transforming. When we go another level and another level and another level, we never arrive. We just continue to grow. So we need to keep up with that. Okay? Put you on your list of things to do. Make time to read. Make time to talk to your Creator. So you're praying, exercise, go to the small, do something you always wanted to do. Schedule your trip, honey boo. Go to the cabin if that's what you want to do. You know what? When I'm writing, and this is crazy, I love my husband for this. When I was writing I Healed on Purpose, my husband, we actually went to Vegas and I wrote the book there for a month. It was for a month. And it was funny because on the plane I did my outline. I already knew what I was going to write about. I had already kind of jotted down everything I wanted in this book. So I did my outline. I did it on the plane because it's 4 hours. So I did it on the plane, and I got there. And when I say it was just nobody but me and him, and even though it was me and him, I took time to go places, and I journeyed that too. So you probably get to see some of that on my page or wherever. But I journeyed that, and I just took time to focus, because I was giving out a lot of information on I Healed on Purpose, and in that book, and we'll talk about that later. But you know, I wanted to make sure that in that time, if there was a trigger, and I didn't talk about me per se, as I talk about identifying the wounds that identifying the wounds that feed your fears, identifying those wounds that keep you stuck and that rule your mind and rule your belief system, right? And so as I was writing those things out, I needed that time. I needed this time to focus in that moment. Now, everybody doesn't have that luxury to go and be somewhere for a month. But take some time, go to a cabin, read, and just relax. Write if you need to write. Meditate if you need to meditate. Reassess if you need to reassess. You need that as a queen. You have a lot of responsibilities. And there are times when you need to sit down and say, okay, let me reset. Journal. Take time to write things out. Journaling is great, and I'm going to get down here to this, but journaling is a good tool to help keep your emotions in check. Journaling is great, even if you do it twice a week. You know what I'm trying to say? Just getting those emotions out, seeing how you feel on paper. Okay, I got it out. I'm good now. Disconnect from any source that does not add value to your life. Check your inner circle. Check your networks. Check your sisterhoods. Check your ministries. Find out where there are sources that's not adding value. And they can very well sit in every source I told you. Some people are connected to some toxic circles. You need to come away from them. Okay, they're laced real pretty and packaged real nice, but it's a headache, and you need to take a back seat to it. Reassess. It's maybe draining you too much, so disconnect from it for a minute. It's okay. Disconnect from it. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time if it's draining you more than it is adding value to you. Now, for some people, you just need to learn how to deal with folk. That's one thing. But if it's draining you too much, don't allow you needing to be needed to keep you tied to a place you need to disconnect from. Don't do that. Don't let you feel like, oh my God, if I'm not there. No, if you're not there, you're going to be fine. If you passed away today, if you was in the hospital today, people would have to go on, right? So take a sabbatical. And let me say this really quickly. Last year, when I was going through, it was kind of hard. COVID was crazy, but before COVID, I started my year off. I had a really bad fall. I was in pain all the time. I mean, all the time. We had took an emotional hit in our family. COVID, wiped through our whole household, wiped some jobs away, for some of us, and it just took, oh my God, right? So I took a sabbatical. I said, you know what? Guess what? I'm taking a sabbatical. I'm taking a leave. And that was in my coaching program. It was in my church. It was I couldn't really do it as much in the sisterhood, as I was the president at the time. But the truth of the matter was, even with that, I did what I was supposed to do. I had to take a back seat. Sometimes we have to disconnect, and it's okay to take a sabbatical. It is. And I didn't leave people out hanging. If I had to deal with people, I did. But I took a sabbatical in trying to get more clients. I took a sabbatical in trying to be on this team and that team. And no, sometimes you need to rest, okay? So disconnect from any source that does not add value to you. Disconnect from relationships. Toxic relationships. I'm talking about your intimate. It could be your sister, brother, mother, cousin, boyfriend. If they are not adding value to you, if they're causing more harm than they are good, then you need to disconnect. Your inner circle may need to be detoxed. You deserve a peace of mind. Now, people are going to be people. I'm not saying they won't frustrate you. I'm not saying there won't be, times y'all have issues. All I'm saying is that if the bad outweighs the good, then you may need to disconnect. And you know if it does or not. And even if it's hard, it's not always easy. Sometimes we don't disconnect because we don't want to be alone. If I'm connected to all these people and people know my name, I'm worth it. Your worth is not tied up into people. That is furthest from the truth. It's furthest from the truth. Okay? So another one, make yourself accountable. This is where your leaders, your therapists, your coaches, your pastors, your friends and family can hold you accountable. Make yourself accountable. You're starting something new. I want to start a business. Or I want to be a coach and I don't know where to start. Okay, find you a coach, find you a business coach, if you want to lose weight, find you a trainer, whatever it is, get somebody to help hold you accountable to your journey to become what it is you want to become. So make yourself accountable. Make yourself accountable to your coaches and therapists to do some self-care. Like, listen, I'm coming because I don't know how to take care of me. I've been so busy taking care of everybody else. I don't know how to take care of me. That was me. I'm not going to, y'all, when I tell you it's something I've had to learn. I mean, I had to put down so much stuff. Listen, y'all, I became free and was like, Lord, how do I, what am I going to do some of this time? I put so much down. Now, for some things I do have to reintroduce back into my life, but I had to put it all down and figure out, like, oh my God, I got my hands on a whole lot. So I put everything down, I'm reassessing, and now I can kind of pick back up and put stuff where they belong and not be overwhelmed and not be all over the place, right? Because sometimes we can get too ambitious. We got this going, and it's really tearing us down. It's tearing our bodies down. We're not getting enough sleep. We're not showing up to everything the way we need to show up. Or if we are, we're totally being depleted, right? We don't want to do that. Okay? You guys, show up to your dreams. Don't allow fear to have the final say. Show up. Get the information you need to show up to your dreams. Develop and maximize your talent, your strength, and your skills. My best friend, she tells me, she was like, study your craft. I remember when I first got started, she would say, Athena, study your craft, study your craft. And I was like, huh? But now, look, I have studied my craft. And even in my coaching program, and we're going into our leadership program now, some of our clients are learning or graduating into the leadership program where now they become coaches, and they help deal with people who are going through traumatic events or have had some traumatic events in their lives, and they are helping them now to overcome them after going through training. Okay, and so we level up, right? And so now my skills are changing because I've learned a whole new skill set learning my coaching program, running my coaching program. So what do you know? Level up on your skills. Started as coach, learned all this stuff, and now not just for a clinical trauma specialist, now as a business. So I can help people scale their business, right? All right. So maximize your talents and strengths and skills. Know yourself and be yourself. We talked about that yesterday. Be you. You are a wonderful you. Look in the mirror and accept that. Say, look, you wonderful. You're an amazing person. Stop second guessing yourself, right? Don't wait for tomorrow. Do what matters now. Don't wait. Procrastination is the death of a dream. It's the biggest sabotage of a dream. You don't want to sabotage your dreams. Okay? I wanted to say this too. As I talk to some people who are older than me, my elders, some of our mature people, older people, they'll say, life goes entirely too fast. maximize your moments. Before you look up, you 50. Before you look up, you 70. Before you look up, but life didn't happen. So do what matters today. Don't put it off. Don't put it off and now you feeling like now I'm too old. And let me tell you something, you ain't never too old. If you're watching this, you 67, 78, well, it's never too. If you got breath in your body, you got breath. God knows you was going to live that day. And he knew you would choose to get up and maximize your life today. It's never too late, right? See small opportunities. Y'all, a lot of queens make this mistake. They're looking for this big opportunity. Take the some small opportunities can land you in some great places. I remember I was working at a company and they said that the CEO used to be the janitor. He said, I just want to get my foot in the door. I'll grow from there. Some of you guys are missing it because if it don't look real big, oh my God, if this client ain't bringing me this. No, sometimes you have to take that one client. That client, you levels up and now that client is a high ticketed client, right? Because you took them in. See small opportunities. Somebody needs you to come speak down the street at the community center. Go speak down the street at the community center. You never know who's there. Don't pass up good small opportunities because they don't look like what everybody looking like on Facebook. Okay, Facebook is the biggest lie I ever seen in my life. And I can tell you that from a coach's point. People telling you, go do this and you can have this and you can have, and you can, but they make it, they just forget a whole bunch of steps. So you get in there like, that's not what that looks like for me. Like, I know, they just forgot to tell you this, and this. It's a lie. People booed up, all this fakeness. We'll go buy a Bentley and stand beside it so you can think I got something. Why? Girl, listen to me. It's just a lie, right? So don't compare yourself to other people. To seize small moments. And pat yourself on the back for seizing those small moments. Okay? Small opportunities, because your big ones may follow you. All right? And we don't want to wait to make a difference. Don't wait to make a difference. I'm on here today. There may be 1,000 of y'all watching. It may be all the 5. Don't matter. Somebody's life is changing behind this video. So don't wait to make a difference. You got a following of thousands and thousands of people. No. Talk. You talk. You help make a difference. God put something on your heart and he say share it. Share it. And if one person seen it, you made a difference. You don't know whose life you're touching. And you don't know how one day, not that we do it for any other reason, to be authentic. I am passionate about helping other queens wake up. I am passionate about people healing from the wounds of their soul. I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about expanding God's kingdom. So if my opportunity comes with one person, I'm okay with that. But if it comes with 200, I'm okay with that too. And that's the truth. That's the truth. So don't discount the small stuff. And don't wait to make a difference. Manage your time. Queen, manage your time. Put your list of things to do and put time limits on it. So I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to spend time with my Creator. I'm going to spend time pouring into myself. Because let me say this, y'all. I'm going to put this in here. In the mornings is the most important time. It's a moment that you can seize. That when you pour into yourself, it regulates your day. I'm telling you this. It just does. It does. It regulates your day. So spend time. Manage your time. So maybe get up first hour of the day. My first hour, I'm pouring back into me. Even it means I'm just woke with my earphones in, listening to the audio Bible, listening to some motivation, whatever it is. My first time of my day, talking to my Creator, giving him permission to lead and guide me, to give me discernment, to give me strength, to strengthen my family, to cover my family, just pouring back into you. Maybe taking time to just listen and be still and meditate and allow your Creator to download and pour into you. All of those things are important. So then I get up and I get ready. And so I give my time enough to get ready. And for some of you entrepreneurs, you have a little bit, we think we have more free time, and we don't. We really have to work on time management, because not only do I am my business, or you may even have employees, but I am my business. So my time management has to be important. But not only am I an employer or entrepreneur, I'm a wife, I'm a minister, I'm on the praise team at my church, my pastor depends on me, my husband depends on me, my clients depend on me. My children, they're pretty much independent, but they depend on me to be there for them when they need me. And my grandchildren depend on me. My mother depends on me. So making sure that I have that time management in place works. There are times where you look in on my schedule and you can see that I work from 2 hours in the morning and 2 to 3 hours in the afternoon, and I take on my evening clients because I serve the West Coast, so I take those on certain days of the week. And so that in that time, I still have to be all these other things to other people, and then I have to be everything to me. I have to pour back into me and making sure I'm spending time with my Creator, because I am His child first, and my priority is to Him first, right? All right. So make sure you're managing and budgeting your time. Bring your best self to work and family. Everybody have two selves. You haven't, listen, y'all. People used to call me Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, because boy, I could be t-shirt and some jogging pants, hair up in a net, and then people meet me, or I'll be out with a hat on. And then you see me at church on Sunday, be like, what? Listen, we want to operate in excellence no matter what we look like. But we do want to take the time to make sure that we're showing up to us. What do you like? What is your look? What is that? Taking time to find things that compliment you. What compliments me? What colors look good? Take a few minutes and find that stuff out. Try some stuff on. Bring out your best self. Operate in excellence. A queen is a woman of excellence. She's not perfect, but she's a woman of excellence. She gives her best. Mediocrity is not, man. See, when we all over the place, we can't bring our best selves to the table. We're being mediocre. We don't want that. We're settling. But when you are managing your time, then you can constantly give effort to what you're doing, and you can keep on working at it, keep on tweaking it until you bring it to a place of excellence. And a lot of times it's just keep being redundant, keep doing it over and over and over. I remember when I first did a video, I think I've had to edit it all through the video. And there's times I just don't, but I've gotten so used to getting in front of the camera. I'm not shaking. I'm not sweating. Even in live, I hate live, right? But just understanding that people's comments are important. You want to be able to address those comments. Live is important sometimes. But the more you do it, the better you get at it, and you can show up and bring your best self to the table. And do that no matter what. So what, you're new. Bring your best new self to the table. All right, so manage your time, allow time to work in your finger, bring your best self. This one right here. Do regular emotional and spiritual detoxes. Yes, I said it. Emotional detox. You got to detox emotional. Sometimes and even if you did it twice a month, I need to sit down. I've had some things happen this month. You may have had somebody say something crazy to you. You may have had a loss. You may have had an exceptional win. But it's stressful because now I have to show up to the win I just had. I've signed on 5 new high-ticketed clients, and now I have to serve these clients. Maybe you wrote a proposal, and now you're showing up to companies. Whatever it is that you're doing. So now I have all of these things, and it's pulling at my emotions. Some of me is scared. Some of me is happy. Maybe you've been through a divorce. Maybe somebody walked out on you. Maybe somebody betrayed you. Whatever it is, maybe your children are going through a time, or your marriage is going through a time. And maybe it's not a divorce or they betrayed you. It's just you're going through this challenging moment, right? So you want to take some time to emotionally detox, deal with your emotions. Even if that detox is with a therapist, even if it is with me, a coach, sitting down, just walking through. That's why I call my sessions support sessions. For me to support your emotional healing journey. I am here for you. I am here to service you and be what it is you need me to be in this coaching session and in this moment. My job is to push you and hold you accountable to healing those emotions so you can show up. So you can show up and be the person you were created to be, right? All right. And so that's why it's important to do emotional and spiritual detox. Spiritual detox. A spiritual detox is not like an exorcism or anything like that, but a spiritual detox is just taking the time. We're spending time with your creator. Talking to your creator. Thinking about those times where somebody did wrong you or you did experience an offense, and making sure that those offenses are not sticking and causing bitterness and resentment, anger. You don't want that. So we take the time to release. God, search my heart, create in me a clean heart and renew in me a right spirit. Anything that's in me that does not serve you, Lord, I ask you to eradicate it in Jesus' name. God, I give your Holy Spirit permission, the dunamis power, permission to search and move stuff up out of me that don't belong to you. Strip me, of a carnal mind, God. Strip me, God. Transform my mind. Just having those prayer times, talking to your creator, doing those things. Apologizing when you need to apologize. Communicating. Sometimes me and my husband have to just have those days where we sit down and we powwow. I held some things and not so much I meant to hold it. I just been busy. You gotta wait, excuse me, you guys. You gotta wait with a few things. Oh God, y'all been working so hard. You gotta wait with a few things. And guess what? We need to talk about that. I'll let it go. But I think it's well on me a little bit. Something you said to me. And I can't shake it. So make sure we're doing emotional and spiritual detoxes, okay? Think service, not success. Think service, not success. People make the mistakes always success. Think service and not success. I'm sorry, I want to make sure I'm staying in my time. Okay, good. Think service and not success. We do want to be successful. I'm not going to sit here and stunt. Yes, you want to be successful. You're not working as hard not to be successful. But when we serve other people, that is very successful and it can lead us to success. I was just having a meeting with my client the other day and I said, people love it when you serve. They love it when you serve them. And when I say serve them, show up and let them know that I'm here to serve you. I am here to serve you. As a coach, as an entrepreneur, as a business coach, I'm here to serve you. I am here for you, your needs. Not because they look up to you and they need your services, they need your knowledges. Do you have one up on them? We're not arrogant, nothing. I am here to serve you. And when we think about that today, me doing this video, me making sure that I'm showing up for my queens who need to be awakened, who need to be brought back to queen consciousness. That's service. That's service. Not so much, and this is what I do, and this is what I do, and this is what I do. Yeah, of course, we do have an expected end to something, but the truth is, no matter what, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And we want to continue to be that. Queens are servers. We serve greatly. God serves us. That is the spirit in which he created us. He created us to serve. To serve. You know, as a queen, we want to leave our legacy in this earth. We want to leave our legacy in this earth. How do we leave a legacy? We are influential it doesn't matter about being super popular. Oh, she's so popular. No, she changed my life. If I could get one person to say, Athena, you changed my life. I'm leaving my legacy behind, my legacy to my children, so that they don't forget who I am. That even when death happens, my legacy still stands. And you don't have to be the most popular, biggest person on social media, on the news, in the world, go down in a history book. If you can touch a life, if you can touch a life, you are leaving your legacy. You can walk in your living legacy and continue to be and continue to serve. But also, when they remember you, they're like, I can't forget you. You know, I listened to Miles Monroe, and he's passed away a few years now, and I still listen to him. He left his legacy. You know, Martin Luther King left his legacy. We still listen. We still take from them. We're still abstracting from them. We're still learning from them, right? And you too want to leave a legacy, queen. Come on now, your future queens need you to leave a legacy. So therefore, when people leave legacies, they usually elevate the needs of others. Now listen, I'm not saying abandon your needs, but don't be selfish. Don't be so selfish and self-absorbed that you cannot serve other people. Because at the end of the day, you were created to serve. And that's the truth. Because you were made in the image of your Creator, who serves us every day. It's funny how he's my father, and he's one of the biggest servants there is, because he constantly serves his people. He is so amazing to us. And he said, if you just surrender, if you give me everything, I'll serve you. Listen, you talking about, Lord, I'll serve you. You're like, I'm serving you back. He said, I'm going to give you blessings, pressed down, shaken together, running. That's serving you. You know, I got plans for you. That's serving you. He serves us. When we pray and he answers our prayer, he's serving us. So what did he do? He made us in his image to serve him back, to give him full access. He like, look, you holding on to all this stuff. I can't even serve you because you won't surrender to me. You won't surrender so I can have this to give back to you what it is that you need, right? So queens know how to do that. We know how to serve. We know how to serve other people. We know how to serve our Creator. And when we do that, we open ourselves up for him to serve us back. He's serving us anyway. When you wake up in the morning, he served you. In your right mind, he served you with all the activities of a limb. He served you. When you look to the left and my husband woke up, he served you. But even if they didn't, he served you by bringing you home to him. All right, so you've been served. Listen, today, I'm so happy, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see the queens that get up and take their power, put your crowns on, hold your head up, and walk in your power. Because you were not created for nothing. God has a purpose on your life. He has a purpose on your life. And if you would embrace your purpose, like I said earlier today, you will birth your vision. Your vision creates your lifestyle. And your lifestyle is all to see that vision come to fruition in your life. Listen, you guys, if you haven't already, and you're saying, Athena, I'm ready to start my healing journey. I realize in these 3 days that you've been talking that as much as I would like to get started, I need somebody. I need an accountability partner. I just need somebody to talk to. I need to do that. So I need to book a session with you. Guys, my prices are still only $59. I keep saying I'm going up. But right now, they're still only $59 an hour. And so if you need me, you're more than welcome. Book a session. Go on my www.athenathecoach.com. And then right in the schedule, you can book your session right there. You can book your session right there. No more emailing me and me finding out your good time. Hop on that calendar, click, book, and come on. Let's sit down and let's get you started on your road to success. Your road to success. Can't say your road to queenness because you are already a queen. You're already a queen. You can't, it's like saying I'm not human. I'm a human being. You can't take that away from me. You a queen. Can't nobody take that away from you. But being an awakened queen and a queen who knows how to maintain her crown, yes, it takes work. And if that work is overwhelming to you, that's when you reach out to me and let me help you at www.athenathecoach.com. I will be more than happy to help you start your healing journey. If you decide to say, Athena, I think I'm ready to get up and level up and monetize what I know, that also requires for you to still come to the program, because especially if you're going to do anything with the trauma-based coaching. So we do have a program for that. Reach out to me, www.athenathecoach.com, or send me a message and we can go ahead and get you signed up and get you started. Okay? Listen, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was a blessing to you. If it was, hit those hearts and let me know it was a blessing to you. And until then, I will talk to you later. Have a great day.